Surprise, surprise, surprise. Actually, it's no surprise at all. California Supreme Court backs Newsom, allows legislators to seize power from voters. I'm going to read this briefly in a second. But hello, everyone. It's Michael here at This Way TV. My son moved out, so I'm renovating his bedroom into my office. That's what's going on here. Make sure you go in the description below, click on some other stuff. We do a daily live stream devotional time, Bible every morning. Link is in the description below. We have a Discord server you can join. Also, I have something new. I have my email address down there. At the end of this video, I'm going to talk to you about why my email address is there. It's only for those of you who God is speaking to, or God will speak to. All right, so here I am, deeply embedded in blue California, born in Maricopa County, Arizona, right? So my heart is in Phoenix, but there's all kinds of corruption going on over there, and here I live in even more corrupt state over here. My governor, Gavin Newsom, he's running for president. That's all this is. He's running for president. Let's see. This is out of Breitbart. California Supreme Court backs Newsom, allows legislators to seize power from voters. Let's read what Breitbart has to say. California Supreme Court rejected an emergency petition. So I reported on this yesterday, put up a video about the GOP, the fledgling GOP, or the little bit of GOP that still has some influence in California. They were rejected. The Supreme Court of California rejects an emergency petition Wednesday filed by Republicans to stop Governor Gavin Newsom's $200 million special election to gerrymander the state's congressional districts. It was the second time in as many weeks that the state's highest court, which has a 6-1 Democrat-appointed majority, had given Newsom and his party the green light to go ahead with their redistricting scheme. As Breitbart News had reported earlier in the week, Republicans said that the redistricting law and the special election Newsom is holding to enact it are both unlawful and unconstitutional. Sacramento area NBC affiliate KNBC reported that the court's decision did not seem to be accompanied by an opinion on the issues at hand. No opinion, they're just ruling, not saying why, right? That's the color of corruption. The color of corruption is blue in California, but when you're not ruling or issuing opinions as to why you ruled, it means it's tyrannical, right? By fiat, the Supreme Court is. Gavin probably called them on the phone and said, "All right, I'm going to send this up. You guys are all good. Yeah, 6-1. Okay, good." Effectively, California's highest judges allowed the legislature to seize the power to draw congressional districts away from voters, even after the voters amended the Constitution to prevent them from doing so. The voters amended the Constitution so that one party couldn't seize control in the redistricting. There was an independent assembly or board that would do this. Democrats argue Newsom will have the power to push through a new partisan map once voters amend the Constitution in the special election. However, he has already drawn that map without having that power. So, California is desperate. Gavin Newsom is running for president. He's trying to do something. Even if he succeeds in violating California Constitution and redrawing maps and getting more bluer than blue, it's going to fail. We'll still have the House of Representatives because red states are doing the right thing and fighting fire with fire, if you will. Hold tight. I believe California is eventually going to flip red. It'll take some time, but Gavin Newsom's actually working for us by the largest fire in history under his watch, and illegals rampant. California allows boys to compete in girls' sports. He's doing everything we need him to do to show California how not to run a state. All right, I am in need, and so this is the grift, right? Some of you out there will be my haters and say, "You're a grifter," but the fact is, Hollywood laid me off, and I can no longer afford where I am. The Bible says you have not because you ask not. I'm in a dire situation. I'm confiding that. I'll probably put something like this in some of the videos. My email address is in there. If the Spirit moves on your heart to reach out to me to give something, who am I to stop the Spirit from moving on you? If God speaks to you, send me an email. Oh, Christian people, your only salvation lies in the power of unity. God is in control.